It feels so good to be back right here on Premise Radio. Yes, today is Friday, the third day in the month of July 2020. Happy New Month! Yes, this is the first episode of our Heroes Past in the month of July. So happy New Month to you. I pray it's going to be the best month for you. And it's the second half, the beginning of the second half. It's like a new phase. I hope you get to use this new phase well. And I hope you get to stay safe. Make sure you stay safe. If you're sick, make sure you stay in the house. Okay, this is our Heroes Past on Primus Radio. My name is Abdusala Tayo. I like to call myself the Priceless Queen on the MIC, the ever beautiful host of the show. Like I come your way every Friday, we celebrate icons, we celebrate people who have achieved something for a noble country in Nigeria. And last week we looked into the life of Fumilayo Ramsome-Kuti. Yes, I gave you the part here where we talked about her early life and her education and her family. And this week we'll be looking into how she got involved in politics and how she established women union, most especially in Abeokuta. And also we'll be talking about how she died. Yes, all this and more today on the show. So call your friends, call your neighbors, because I promise you it's going to be a fantastic time today. Okay, let's go on a music break. This is a song by Diary featuring Soweto Choir. This is Pray For Me. I'll be right back. Please keep it locked right here on Premise Radio. The program is Our Heroes Past, and my name is Abisla Tayo.
Woke up one Sunday morning, told my daddy I'm leaving home. I'm going off to the city tomorrow, even though I don't know where to go. And daddy says, son, don't be a fool, 'cause life in the city is unbelievable. Get broken, no, you're just a little boy, and you may never find your way. And I said, I know I could get lost, I know I could get broken, forgive me, Father, but I gotta take a chance. Oh, I'm already gone, so just pray for me. Pray I find my way. Oh, forgive me, Father, but I gotta take a chance. Oh, I'm already gone, so just pray for me. Pray I find my way. Oh, forgive me, Father, but I gotta take a chance. Oh, I'm already gone, so just pray for me. Hello, Daddy, how you doing? Hope Mama's doing okay. Been 4 years and 11 months now. Hello, it was true what you said to me, that life in the city is unbelievable. Had to struggle just to get by every day, and I could barely find my way.
Okay, welcome back. That was Pray For Me by Diary featuring Soweto Choir. Okay, let me pray for you. It's going to be a great month for you, and I pray the whole will be well in Nigeria. Okay, the program is Our Heroes Past, where we celebrate people who have achieved something for Nigeria. I said last week we looked into the life of Fumilayo Ramsome-Kuti. I said I gave you the party last week. Should you miss it, follow our links and then you'll see the 11th episode. Okay, this week we will look into how she got involved in politics and how she established the Women Union in Abeokuta, and how she was killed. In 1932, Ramsome-Kuti had established the Abeokuta Ladies Club. The club focused on charity work, sewing, catering, and adult education classes, and its early members were Muslim Christian, Western educated women from the middle class. In 1944, she developed a successful campaign to stop local authorities seizing rice from market women under false pretenses. In 1946, the club was formally renamed the Abeokuta Women's Union, AWU, now open to all women in Abeokuta. She had founded the union along with Grace Eniola Soyinka, her husband's niece, and the mother of Wole Soyinka. And the AWU gradually grew to represent 20,000 official members with up to 100,000 additional supporters. Ramsome-Kuti's first well-known political activity came when she led the AWU in a protest against a tax on women. And by late 1947, Abeokuta authorities began forbidding women from organizing parades or demonstrations, protests, denying them the necessary permits. Ramsome-Kuti and her fellow organizers declared that they were planning picnics and festivals instead, drawing up to 100,000 participants to their demonstration, some of which involved altercations with police. Ramsome-Kuti trained women how to deal with tear gas canister, sometimes thrown at them, and the AW used its membership due to fund legal representations for arrested women. Ramsome-Kuti was a founding member of the NCC party, and in 1951, she ran as an NCC candidate for the Regional Assembly, but was unsuccessful. In 1953, Ramsome-Kuti organized a conference in Abeokuta to discuss women's suffrage and political representation, and 400 women delegates attended the two-day event. The participants subsequently formed the Federation of Nigerian Women's Society, FNWS. The FNWS campaigned for women's political inclusion, improved educational opportunities, and the creation of electoral system. In May 1949, Ramsome-Kuti proposed the creation of the Nigerian Women's Union, NWU, in order to better support women's rights and enfranchisement across the country. During the early 1950s, Ramsome-Kuti was appointed to the Western House of Chiefs and granted the chieftaincy title of Oloye of the Yoruba people. She was the first woman appointed to the Western House, and one of the few women to have a position in any Nigerian House of Chiefs at the time. She also served as a board member for the Nigerian Union of Teachers. In 1956, Ramsome-Kuti received the national honor of membership in the Order of the Niger. The University of Ibadan bestowed an honorary doctorate of law upon her in 1968, and she received the Lenin Peace Prize in 1970. In 1969, Ramsome-Kuti was appointed chairman of the Advisory Board of Education by the Western Nigerian state government, and she served as a consultant to the Federal Ministry of Education and recruitment of teachers from other countries. Now let's look into how she died. I remembered last week I talked about one of her son, Fela Anikulapo Kuti, the then popular music artist, and then during his time he used to sing about politics and government. And Ramsome-Kuti often visited her son at his compound, but something happened on the 18th of February 1977 when close to 1,000 armed soldiers surrounded and stormed the property. As soon as the soldiers broke into the house, they began destroying property and assaulting the residents. Fela and others were beaten and severely injured. Ramsome-Kuti was thrown from a second-floor window. Following the attack, she was hospitalized and eventually lapsed into a coma. She died on 13th April 1978 as a result of her injuries. Ramsome-Kuti's remains were buried in Abeokuta in the same vault as her husband. Her funeral services were attended by thousands, and many market women and traders shut down shops and markets across the city to mark her death. Major Nigeria outlets published about her, naming her the activist, a progressive revolutionary, and a Pan-African visionary. On the 1-year anniversary of Ramsome-Kuti's death, Fela took a coffin and traveled nearly 20 kilometers to Dodon Barracks in Lagos, leaving the coffin at the gate in an attempt to shame the government. The evasion, her death, and the movement of the coffin is detailed in a song, Coffin for Head of State. And that is the concluding story of our hero for today, Fumilayo Ramsome-Kuti. So as a woman, you can also be a hero. There is no excuse. We tend to think that only the male gender is termed the hero, but Fumilayo Ramsome-Kuti has proven to us that we can also become a hero. So whatever you do this month and the rest of 2020, don't forget to be a hero. Till I come your way next week, make sure you stay safe, stay healthy. I love you. My name is Abisela Tai. Mwah.